Hello friends, my kids are at school. Feels like a miracle after all these snow days. There were 6 snow days. 6 snow days. I can just still hardly believe it. We are actually 4 days away from heading to Arizona to celebrate my dad's 80th birthday. And it is freezing outside. My phone, when I woke up this morning, said negative 19 degrees. So we've just gone from one extreme to another. Extreme snow now to extreme cold, but the kids are at school. I am just making myself some lunch here. We are on Operation Clean Out the Refrigerator before vacation has started. I got the bright idea though to make a salad for dinner at the same time that I'm making my lunch salad. That way I will not have to think about it tonight when dinner time rolls around. So I'm gonna get this salad made. I'm gonna have some lunch. And this video is probably gonna cover the next 4 days as we get ready to go to Arizona. We're gonna be going from like negative 19 degrees to 70 degrees. That's really a huge jump. 90-degree difference. It's crazy. If you guys have dollar stores where you live, you've probably seen these, but one of our viewers, Michelle, sent us them. They're called cover-ups. Sure Fresh cover-ups. They come in multiple different sizes. Another viewer said they came from the dollar store, but they look like this, and then you go like this, and they stretch out and go over your bowl. I love them. I'm a believer. Today our elf Jer Bear had his backpack on because he was so excited for the boys to get to go back to school. Very cold outside. I know I'm making a lunch, but it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and this is as light as it's getting. Very soon it's gonna start sunset around 3:30.
Yeah, now I have to open them all.
We had a really big mail day. Bennett is going through and marking them all off on the map for me, and then he's gonna open them and have them ready for me to write
Salt Lake
back.
City, Utah.
Woo! We marked off
Nebraska
and Utah this time. We just have a couple states left.
Delaware, North Dakota, and Wyoming.
Those are the 3 we need still, huh?
Hunter, we got Utah, Hunter.
Okay, we got this awesome box from Oregon full of Trader Joe's stuff. The McMichaels are always so kind and send us really cool Trader Joe's stuff. A gingerbread house, hot cocoa, stir sticks, some gingerbread mug hangers, some really good salted caramel hot cocoa, and these beautiful wooden spoons. And these things, which are super addictive, candy cane almonds. Yep, Hunter really likes those ones. And I 100% agree with him. We also got an awesome box from Georgia, from the Townley family, with some mugs in it. And a Christmas Advent countdown. And a really fun painting project to paint their own nutcrackers. Thank you so much. Then we got a really nice package from Hawaii with some calendars in it. Mark and I have been to several of these places that we realized when we opened it, which was fun. And Everett's still enjoying his ones from yesterday from Sharon and Biddy. We also got some awesome wild rice from Minnesota, and there was also a really cool Minnesota magnet that got put on the fridge. And then in this super cute box, there is a really pretty card with a 3D manger scene. Oh. Thank you, Brandy in Alabama, for this beautiful gift. Tomorrow I have a very fun project to do with Christmas cards. But really, it just feels like Christmas has come. All right, friends, we are now T-3 days before we leave to celebrate my dad's 80th birthday. I got another gorgeous stack of cards from the P.O. box today. You guys are blowing us away with your Christmas cards this year. I have a package here that is not from the P.O. box. This is something that I kept seeing on Instagram, and I'm always trying to figure out how to display our cards in like a nice way and without ruining the wall. And this product kept showing up, and I'm like, I gotta try it. So we are going to open this up. We are going to put it on the wall, and we are going to use it to display some of our Christmas cards. Not all of them, because we have way more than's gonna fit on this, but I think it's gonna be really cool. And I have an idea for it after the holidays. We gotta say hi to Miss Luna. She's here. She heard me talking to the camera and thought that she needed to come check it out. Let's get this box open and I'll tell you all about it. Yeah. Are you going to inspect my project as I go? I wouldn't expect anything less. So this felt right is felt tiles that you attach to your wall with these adhesives that do not mess your paint up, which is awesome. And you can customize them to any look that you want. They have looks that they suggest on their website, but then you can make whatever you want. They are also good for pinning things like a cork board, but these are made out of felt. They are made out of recycled material. They also help with noise, like they dampen the noise, so they would be great in a office if you're doing any recording or things. So they have so many gorgeous ideas, fun ideas, classrooms, playroom ideas. So they're made in the US, 50% recycled material, thousands of designs. You can make them in different shapes and sizes to make different designs. Anyways, I'm excited to show you what I ordered. I love green. Now this might look a little bit boring. This is just a regular square, but I have a design that's all gonna be laid out, and it has some different ones in here. I thought green would be good for Christmas, but I also, like I said, we'll be using this for another project afterwards. So some of them are like this. They have this cool design down the middle to make it into triangles. And then we should have some other ones in here too. Yep, we got everything we need. Okay, we gotta look up what our design looks like, which is right here. So it came with little instructions to tell us how to do it. So it's 7 feet wide by 2 feet tall, and then I ordered that twice so that it'll be 7 by 4. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna lay it out on the floor first, and then I'm gonna put all the adhesives on, and then we will get it up onto the wall. Can you tell I love the color green? It's like a perfect match, and it's gonna be right on the wall up above that. Okay, yes, you can come inspect. These are so cool feeling. And they're made to order. So you order yours and then they send them to you. I decided to lay them all out on chairs here, so that by type before I lay it out. But this is exciting. Next up, I need to get a level and a measuring tape, and we're gonna get these beauties put up on the wall. Here's our beautiful wall. It was so fun and quick to put up. The hardest part was getting the little sticker tabs off of it and making sure I kept them in the right order, but it looks pretty cool. Now it's time to put up some Christmas cards. Well, I absolutely love this felt wall. The only problem is it's already full. Look how gorgeous that is. I know you can't see the felt wall behind it, but my only wish is that I ordered like twice as much so I could go higher and lower. But it just looks so amazing. We didn't really have any patterns to it, but I did stick a bunch of nativity ones right here in the middle because, you know, Jesus is the focus of our season. So there's a bunch of nativity ones. And, oh, here's another nativity one. And we did create a little bit of a Charlie Brown, Snoopy montage over here. But other than that, and this wall is getting very full too. I added a new string up there and there, so I'm working my way through. What do you think, Miss Luna? Have you been watching Mama fill out all these cards? It's a little bit lighter in here now that the sun is finally coming up at 11 o'clock. Today is actually winter solstice when I'm filming this. Hello, Miss Luna. But you guys, these walls are just incredible, full of cards. Thank you so much for participating in our Christmas card exchange. I will continue to send cards all the way through January because we're going to be out of town. I have a feeling they're going to keep coming in while we are gone. So if your card is not responded to right away, know that I will get back to it in January. I do plan on continuing to do it through January and keeping these up through January. I may take down their other holiday decorations, but the cards get to stay up even longer. All right. Today is T-minus 2 days till we leave for Arizona. I'm gonna go run all the errands left on my to-do list. I'm gonna bring you along for some of them. And because it's cold and clear, it should be a gorgeous drive. So I'm gonna try and get some footage of the drive because it's just, when it's cold and clear, it's gorgeous. It's so beautiful, it's so beautiful. You hold down the fort, Miss Luna. You have a nice warm nap on my behalf, okay? I love ya. The last minute coming out of Tacotnu, I decided to take this road called Muldoon to get where I'm going into Anchorage. Usually it's pretty quick, but there are stoplights about every quarter mile along Muldoon. The lights are out, they're not working, so everybody's just having to stop and let traffic go. It's a mess. I'm gonna try and find an alternate route because if they're out the entire way, this is gonna take me way longer than I have. Okay, the one up ahead of us is out, but then the next one is on. So I'm gonna stay on this course. So we are headed to my old stomping grounds. We'll be driving right by my old high school and near my old house when I was growing up in Anchorage. We have gone to the same place to get pedicures since I was in high school. My mom found this one lady, Lone, and we all love her. She just does such a good job. If I can, I travel all the way into Anchorage, like 35, 40 minutes, depending on traffic, to get this pedicure. But I always try and combine it with a day of errands so that I'm not just driving there for just a pedicure. But if I can work it out, I do this. I only get pedicures maybe 3 to 6 times a year, depending on the year, depending on trips, and depending on if my feet are killing me. But we're heading in to get a pedicure, and I'm excited that I was able to fit this in, and she had an appointment available. This is the not so fun part, having to go out in sandals. It's too cold for this. It was so cold in the car. I pulled into Subway, which is right next door, went in, turned my car on with the car starter, and ordered myself a little 6-inch sub with tons of veggies, ate that, and now I can get back into a semi-decent warm car. All right, I got a lot of errands to run and not a lot of time to do it, so we're heading back towards home and gonna run errands on the way. This is pretty crazy here. There's supposed to be 2 lanes here, but there's only one. That whole lane is full of snow. You can kind of see right here that the line's going down the middle. Nope, this is now a 1-lane road. Still haven't recovered from Snowpocalypse 2022. I have food in my teeth. Okay, I'm gonna focus on driving. All right, that was nuts. I made it to Costco. I gotta see if I can find my socks to put on my shoes before I get out and pump myself some gas. There we go. Oh, I got a little time. The lady in front of me just started. I'm moving myself way back. Okay, put on my socks. All right, sandals are done. Now we're at Costco for gas. I do have a couple of returns that I can do here. Honestly, I probably should have just passed up Costco, but that's okay. I do have Gary's Christmas card as well, so if he happens to be in there, I will hand him his Christmas card from our viewer in Australia. And he sent me the funniest email back. I will have to show you. He said, "Oh, I'm an international star." And he also made Everett the cutest little like Costco tag that says Sample King on it. I am really tempted to get it printed out as a real thing. So, all right, my shoes are on. We're gonna pull forward and get some gas. Gas is $3.59. I changed my mind, you guys. I drove through the Costco parking lot, could not find a spot on my first go round. I got the gas that I needed. I'm just gonna keep going towards home. It's just too crazy. I don't really need anything at Costco. I was just gonna return a few things, but it's just not worth it. Things are just too crazy in Anchorage right now with the pre-holiday rush. I'm just gonna do the rest of my errands on the way home and take care of the Costco ones after the holidays. Well, we're all at home now. Winter break officially starts now. Mark is outside getting Gus the bus turned on. He tried to turn it on yesterday and the battery was dead. It's just been so cold. It's a little bit less cold today. He left the battery charger on it all night and is trying to get it started now. I'm getting some moose spaghetti on. 2021 moose burger. When in doubt, make spaghetti. When you have very little left in the pantry, I feel like moose spaghetti is a go-to meal around here. Do you have a go-to meal that, like, when you don't know what to make, you just have everything to make that? I often get asked what moose tastes like, and to me, it tastes like very lean beef. It takes on whatever flavor you add to it really well, but it is extremely lean. I had some bacon grease from some bacon I cooked yesterday, so I'm cooking it in that just to give it a little extra fat and flavor, but it's just super good. People ask if it tastes like deer. I've only ever had Alaskan deer, so I can't really compare it to like a deer that's eating sagebrush or anything like that. I just know it's good. Tastes very lean. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it's good. We are boiling. So Mark has to work tomorrow, so he's doing his packing tonight, and he's opening his Christmas gift. He ordered himself some carbon fiber flippers. So these attach to the foot part of his old flippers. So the carbon fiber, I'm gonna let Mark explain why he wanted these.
Well, they just, they're lighter weight and they're a lot more responsive. It translates a lot more of your leg motion into forward power. So what it means is you can dive deeper and stay down longer without using as much energy. So that's the plan, at least.
You can't see her, but Luna is over there like wondering what all this noise is. She's sitting there just patiently waiting to come inspect.
Let's try them out. This is one not to...
I am not packing until tomorrow. We are going to clean the house, pack, and we have a 11:30 at night flight because that is when the direct flights go to Arizona. So we got all day tomorrow to get all that stuff done. Were you able to get Gus the bus working?
We brought it back to life. It was so much snow on there. We got it ready for tomorrow.
Luna! Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, I got some treats for you. She saw her traveling cage, so she's very leery of me. We love you, Luna girl. Luna is going to Grandma's house.
Get on crap.
Bye, sweet girl. Good morning, friends. Luna is gone. The house feels a little empty without her, but the boys are all home from school today. We got a lot to do. Today is packing, cleaning day. I pushed it off in my mind. Every time I wanted to pack or clean, I thought, no, I'm going to wait until the last day and just get it all done and leave the house clean. We did just get a winter weather advisory for tonight for like wind, snow, bad weather, and our flight is taking off right when it's going to be at its peak. So fingers crossed that we will make it out tonight because we're cutting it really close for all the festivities with my extended family down in Arizona. So let's hope that today it doesn't get too bad and we can get this house cleaned. Oh, I'm still trying to get some editing done today to keep up with my Vlogmas schedule. Just trying to get out a video for tomorrow because we'll be on an airplane. I've really enjoyed Vlogmas. It's been so much fun, but I just film too much. It's all my problem. I get out the camera too much and then I end up with hours and hours and hours of footage each day. And I don't have the time that it takes to edit it down to the amount that I like. I usually like a 20 to 30 minute video and I don't have the time to edit down. So I hope you've enjoyed some longer videos because I'm doing them faster and I just film too much for all of you. It's a blessing and a curse. All right, that took a lot longer than I had planned because I had some technology issues. I feel like at 1 hour, I was like perfect and done. I give myself an hour and then I needed one video clip from my camera and it turned into having to transfer a bunch of photos and videos off my camera and so I could get the new ones on to have room just for one thing. So it's never just the one thing. Anyways, okay, let's go check out what the boys have done. They said they've been cleaning while I have worked for an hour so that they could have some computer time. Ooh, they cleaned the kitchen. It looks beautiful. They've been folding laundry. This is still a wreck, but it's better than it was. I keep thinking Luna's gonna pop up and she's not. I miss her. Westy worked on the mudrooms, looking pretty good. Hunter and Bennett also packed their bags. Good job, boys. Now it's my turn to do a bunch of cleaning and packing. They're gonna have 2 hours of computer time and then by then I'll have all the laundry folded and they will help me put it away. They've sorted it for me. Oh, okay. Teamwork makes the dream work. In case you are following the saga of my kids having 7 snow days in the past few weeks, I just thought I'd give you a little update. I've gotten several emails yesterday and today giving us information on what they are going to do to make up those days. First of all, they are going to add 30 minutes onto the end of the day for several months, starting at the end of January to make up several of the days. In the middle of February, we had 2 half days and 1 day off as like a teacher development day. Those are now going to be full days. And then I just got an email, which just makes me so happy because my thought through this whole thing was, didn't we learn anything with COVID? There should be a plan in place when things like this happen so that we do not have to make them up. So we just got an email from our school specifically. Each school is to make a plan of what they are going to do in the event of snow days in the future or other things that might close down school. The teachers will email us with assignments by 9:30 in the morning. And then they will have a 1 hour Zoom during the day at some point to explain things. And then the children must complete the assignments that have been emailed to them. That sounds like a really good plan to me. I'm so glad that they have figured out that there are ways to make this work, even if the kids are not in school. Well, somehow I finished packing with 2 hours to spare. I'm gonna take a minute and clean out the refrigerator of anything that would just be disgusting when we get home. And then we're gonna load up Gus the bus and head to Arizona. Some celery, some peppers, and then I'm gonna cut this up for the kids to eat. All right, got my stuff for the freezer. Well, friends, I have really enjoyed doing more videos this month. I cannot keep this pace up. It was a lot of work, especially with all those snow days thrown in, but I really had a lot of fun bringing you guys along for the holidays, so I hope that you enjoyed it. We are just a few minutes away from going to the airport, and I have decided that this is where our holiday vlogs are going to end. Last year, it was a little bit tricky to feel like we were being present when we filmed Christmas morning. We are going for my dad's 80th birthday. The next week, are going to be 100% family time, and I'm not going to be fully vlogging it. I may pull out the camera for little bits and pieces, and I can show that to you in a real quick clip in a future video. But for the most part, the camera is going to get put away. I'm going to be taking a much needed break just so that I'm not spending every spare moment editing over the next couple weeks. So with all that being said, I do have 2 videos that we have pre-filmed and edited coming out next week before the new year. So we won't be totally gone. I just wanted to let you know I won't be filming Christmas morning, but you still will have a little bit of This Alaska Life to look forward to, and we will be back in the new year. Let me go find the family really quick. Loading up the car. The bad weather has not come yet, so hopefully it doesn't come.
It does.
I know that the lower 48 is experiencing really crazy weather right now, and that could affect our flight tonight too. We have not gotten any notices that there's a delay or anything, so hopefully it'll be all right. We are praying for all of you that are going through really hard weather right now. I know it's cold, it's rainy, it's icy, it's windy. I feel for you. All right, Gus the bus is all loaded up, ready to go to the airport, but we just wanted to make sure we took a second and wished you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
And a Happy New Year.
We are very grateful for each and every one of you that spends time with us here on the channel. We love you, and we'll see you again real soon for more of This Alaska Life.
Oh yeah! Bang, bang, bang! Happy New Year! Bang, 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 bang!
See you in 2023!
Okay, I'm not doing a full video here, but we did make it to Arizona, and like just in the nick of time. Thankfully, we had a direct flight, Anchorage to Phoenix, 5 hours, because all flights from Seattle have been canceled to Phoenix. So that would have been really devastating to make it to Seattle and then not make it to Phoenix and be stuck in Seattle. And then the weather in Anchorage turned terrible when we landed. Mark had texts from his friend Paul that he had to go out and take the wing covers off the airplane because it was 50-mile-an-hour winds at the airport, blowing snow all around. So I'm just gonna enjoy this sunshine and these palm trees with Christmas lights on them because the weather is nuts in Alaska, and it seems like everywhere else. So I hope that you guys are able to stay safe. The power at our house is out. Thankfully, we have people staying there that can keep an eye on it, but whew. And when you turn 80 and live in Arizona in the winter time, you buy yourself a fancy little sports car. Grandpa wants to show us how to take the top down. That's cool. Looks good.